Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. As you can tell, I am not home right now. I am back on the road traveling again for work. I am currently in Phoenix, Arizona. Here is the view that I have from my hotel room. Let's do a quick little room tour. So we have two queen size beds, and you guys look at how cool this lamp is. I'm obsessed. I think it is so cute. It's just a little dog and he has a hat on. And then next to this bed, we have some artwork on the wall. Over here, we have the desk and TV and whatnot. And then look at how cool this is though. I love these little luggage decor things right here. I just think it looks adorable. And then down the hallway, we have the bathroom right here. I'm a sucker for a beautiful hotel bathroom and a very nice shower in here. I've already gotten it out of my bag, but I started reading this book, Dark Matter, today, and I am loving it. I will give you guys my in-depth thoughts about Dark Matter later, because right now I really need to get to the gym and get in a workout before I get too tired and just don't go. So I'm gonna go do that, and then I will catch up with you guys in a bit. My workout was good and I just had my dinner delivered. I got a chicken salad from this place called Mad Greens, and I really like this salad place. I've actually ordered it 2 other times because you can do a build your own salad and get everything on it that you actually want. So this place is really good if you are in the Phoenix area. I am so tired, even though it's not even 7 o'clock yet. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to eat my dinner, take a shower, and then get ready for bed. Okay, I am officially 50 pages into this book, Dark Matter by Blake Crouch, and oh my gosh, this book is so good. Honestly, I was not expecting to like it as much as I do enjoy reading it so far, but I mean, I'm only 50 pages in, so obviously a lot can happen between now and the end of the book. But this is a book that is very much not in a genre that I normally read. I normally read fantasy, romance, the occasional thriller, and this is definitely more of a sci-fi with a little bit of a thriller in it, maybe. The premise of the book is it's about this guy named Jason, and he lives what he thinks is his whole life, just his normal life. He's married to this lady named Daniela, and they have a son named Charlie. He is 15 years old now, and he was a scientist, but now he's a professor at a university, and his wife was like this really up-and-coming big artist in New York, but then when they got pregnant with their son, it sort of just changed their lives a little bit. You know, they had to settle down, like he couldn't research as much, and then she suffered from postpartum depression, and so she couldn't do as much artwork. But anyway, that's besides the point. So they're just a normal family living in Chicago, and then there's this one night where Jason gets kidnapped, and then he is put into this lab, and this isn't a spoiler because it pretty much explains like on the back what's going on, and he's like thrown into this lab, and there's people with like hazmat suits around him, and he wakes up and they're all like, welcome back, you've been gone, and he's like, what? Like, I've been gone from where and what? Like, he has no idea what is going on. And I think like in another universe and like another timeline, he was living one life where he was a scientist, and he was wondering if he could like travel between the timelines and like travel between the universes or the different outcomes of like what can happen in your life. And so I think he did that, and now he's back in that original timeline, but he misses his old life. Like, he misses his wife and his son. Like, he thought that was the real life and not this dreamlike state. I don't know, it's hard to explain, but it's a really interesting concept for a book, and it reminds me so much of the TV show Black Mirror on Netflix. If you've ever seen that show, if you really liked it, then I would highly recommend you read this book, because it definitely gives all the same vibes. But I am so tired, so I think I'm just going to read until I fall asleep, and then I will talk to you guys tomorrow. This is the morning view we have here in Phoenix, Arizona. You guys, oh my gosh, good morning. So, I fell asleep while reading this book last night, and I was legit dreaming about it. Like, I woke up in the middle of the night randomly, and I was thinking about the book. I was thinking about the characters. I was thinking about dark matter, and oh my gosh, it's just so weird when that happens. I feel like when you fall asleep, either watching a TV show, movie, reading a book, it like sinks into your subconscious, and then oftentimes I dream about it or I wake up thinking about it. Does that ever happen to any of you guys? I do end up in Newark, New Jersey today. It's a pretty long flight. Even though it's only one flight, it's still kind of a long day. But then I should have the rest of the evening at the hotel to relax and read and whatnot. So I will probably catch up with you guys when I get there. Hi again, everybody. I'm actually in Tampa, Florida right now, and I'm so sorry. I totally meant to vlog again when I was in Newark, but I just had a really long day at work. I was exhausted and I had to get up super early, so I just didn't vlog for this video. But I'm in Tampa right now. I just got done with a workout. I was wearing my super cool Fourth Wing Basgiath t-shirt. And then look at this. Look how cool this is. Right outside my hotel room window, there's this waterfall with a palm tree right there. I don't know, I just think that's really pretty. Let me grab it, but I think I am a little over halfway through Dark Matter, and oh my gosh, you guys, this book is totally blowing my mind. It is so good. This book just really makes you think hardcore about your life and the decisions that you have made in the past, the decisions that you're currently making, and then potentially even the decisions that you'll make in the future, and how each of those decisions that you make have a ripple effect and how it can change your entire worldview. It can change your entire life based off of just like those little decisions that you make. I will admit this book is a little bit confusing to me because there is a lot of scientific talk in it, but I also find it fascinating for that same reason. Also, I think it's really cool how the main character in this book, Jason, talks about how a lot of times it's the little things in your life that make the big picture of your entire worldview and your entire life, really. So for example, like how you take your coffee in the morning, the creak on the fourth stair in your house, the way that the sun shines through your window, like little things that you possibly take for granted. Really, those little things, like when you add them all up, that's what makes your life. It's those little mundane things that subconsciously you don't even think about, but in reality, those are the things that are kind of making up your own reality. This book has me thinking so much just about the human experience and what it means to be alive, and it has me going in a little bit of a spiral, but I'm also loving it so far. I really do like the way that it is written just from, like, I guess a book reader's perspective. Like, it's easy to read, it flows nicely, I like the characters, and I feel like everything is explained in a way that is easy to digest and easy to understand. Like the scientific stuff, it's a little bit confusing, but coming from someone like me who knows next to nothing about science and whatnot, like I can still get through it and it's fine. Also, the author, Blake Crouch, posted on his Instagram the teaser trailer for Dark Matter, which comes out, I think, in May on Apple TV as a TV show, and I am stoked for that. I have to get a little bit of work done on my laptop, but I am currently on page 216, and I think there's about 340-ish pages of this book, so who knows, maybe I'll be able to finish this tonight. Hello again, everybody. As you can tell, I am home now from my first work trip back as a flight attendant. Look at Luna. She's just blending into the bed, but she knows I'm close because she started wagging her tail. Oh, big stretch. Wow, Luna. Hi, cute girl. Hi, sweetheart. So I did finish Dark Matter yesterday, but you guys, look what finally came in the mail. This is my limited edition, or I guess you could call it like a special edition copy of Iron Flame. Sorry, I'm holding this awkwardly because it's so heavy. I did pre-order this book back in July of 2023 from a bookshop in Australia, and I finally got it in the mail. It is so gorgeous. Oh my gosh. I feel so bad though, because I originally ordered 2 copies of that book, one for me and one for my mom, and they only sent one. And so I emailed them about it, and they were saying that their system showed that they sent 2, but then I took a video and sent them the video and pictures of the packaging, like with the book in it, to prove that, hey, only one book could fit in this specific packaging. And when they saw that, they definitely agreed. They were like, yeah, there's no way that 2 books could have fit in there, and since this was a special edition, they don't have any more copies of it, and so unfortunately we only have one copy, so they are going to give me a refund. But I do feel really bad that my mom doesn't get her copy, but I did ask her if she wanted this one and she told me to keep it, which was really, really nice, but I still feel so bad. Mistakes happen, what can you do? I feel like there was so much hype and urgency around Iron Flame and just getting people their copies as quickly as possible that I do feel like in general a lot of bookstores, like especially Amazon too, kind of just dropped the ball with the quality of books and just making sure that everything was sent out and like perfect and whatnot. But I'm still grateful for the copy that I do have. Hopefully next time both me and my mom can get, you know, any special edition books that we order. But before I close out this video, I do want to tell you guys that I finished Dark Matter. I did give this book 4.5 stars. It was just missing like a little something from me to get the full 5-star rating, but this was so good, and honestly such a good palate cleanse, because normally I read romance and fantasy and I have never really read a sci-fi book, and this one was such a good way to segue into the sci-fi genre, because this not only was sci-fi, it also had like a little bit of romance in it as well as thriller aspects to it too. Personally, I really enjoyed the ending. I feel like with the way that the story concluded, it definitely could go in a lot of different directions in the future. I do wish there was an epilogue just because I want kind of like a final ending to the story, but I get why the author did what he did, because with the way it ended, you can kind of like make your own interpretations and kind of decide like for the characters like what you want their specific future to look like. But I honestly really did enjoy this book a lot more than I thought I would. I would highly recommend it to other people to read. So yeah, this book is one that really surprised me and I enjoyed, and now I want to read more sci-fi and more books by Blake Crouch. So anyway, if you have read a book by Blake Crouch, what was it? Did you like it? Do you have any other sci-fi book recommendations for me to add to my never-ending TBR? But I think I'm going to conclude today's video here. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please give me a big thumbs up, and if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe, because I would love to see you again in future content. I hope that you all are having a fabulous day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!